It has been a rough year, obviously, for a lot of people. And
Oh, yes.
if you find yourself in this situation, my goodness, our next guest is somebody that you're probably going to want to hear from. She's written a memoir called From Rubble to Champagne. You might be feeling like rubble right now, but champagne might be right around the corner. And her life story, frankly, could put you in the right headspace.
It's absolutely fascinating. She's joining us now from La Jolla, California. Vivian Knabel, welcome to the show. Great to see you, love.
And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Your book is really, by the way, I love the title, From Rebel to Champagne. It's really about trials and tribulations. And boy, is that a relevant topic this year.
Yes, yes, I think it fits right in because we're going through so much struggle. So many people struggle right now. But I feel like I've been through worse. You know, I have survived bombs. I've survived hunger, the stigma of illegitimacy, uh, sexual abuse, um trying to commit suicide, and cancer. And you know, I just went through the whole gamut.
Yeah,
And look at me now. I'm flourishing. I'm happier and more content than I ever was. We can overcome struggles. That is what my book is about, overcoming.
absolutely.
And it's a book about light and hope. And it's a reminder that all our lives encompass trying moments and difficult times. And it encourages us to reflect on those powerful qualities that help us to survive and prosper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think your experience is one that's very I don't know, solitary as well. I mean, I think a lot of what we're experiencing right now with COVID-19 and layoffs and losing loved ones is almost like a shared experience. But when you're on an island kind of experiencing this on your own, my goodness, it can be really tough. What do you say to somebody that's, whether or not it's a shared experience or not, depression and sadness and bad things happening to someone is a very personal thing. What do you say to
Mm.
somebody that's feeling
Well,
incredibly depressed during times like
oh, I totally can understand that because I've been there. It's just that it was a different circumstance. When people become suicidal, I would advise them cling on to hope and put a positive thought in your head and hold that positive thought because thoughts increase.
that? Yeah.
And so think positive, and because times change, there, you know, it is not stagnant. Life is not. It is not static.
Mhm.
It will change even if you don't want it to change. And so there's always better is always out there, and
Yeah.
have hope and find someone perhaps that you can trust, because one trusting person that you can talk to can make a big difference, especially when you're suicidal.
Yeah.
Mm. Vivian, among your struggles that you've gone through, and you listed some of them in the beginning, it's just amazing how much adversity you've undergone. But you were illegitimate, you were considered stateless,
Right.
and this really helped shape not only your positive attitude, really, I will say, but also your views on injustice.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I think people need to they need to understand that everything is one. We are all connected. Human beings are all connected. And when we expand our connectedness, that will make us kinder, gentler people. I think to be connected, it builds bridges.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to realize that we all are connected to one another and breathe the same air, walk the same ground, think the same thoughts. We're one.
Mm.
And I think we need to look at it as if God really matters in all life. You know,
Mm.
if you have that view, you become kinder. You cannot treat anyone less, in a way that is not respectful.
Yeah. We have about 30 seconds left. You had said build a bridge there. And to one of those sayings, you build a bridge so you can get over it. I think sometimes some people may have hurt us in our past, and there's a bitterness that you can maybe hold on to. Do you hold that bitterness against anyone in your past, or have you found a way to kind of just shed
Absolutely.
yourself of that?
Absolutely not. I would advise everyone, forgiveness is the best thing you can do for yourself, for your spirituality, for yourself. And I think you have to learn to detach in a gentle way.
Mm.
Just have good, loving thoughts. that'll grow, and you become what you think. Those are not empty words.
Yeah.
You become what you think.
Yeah. Gotta be,
Well,
have that
Vivian,
positive spot. Yeah.
no, thank you for bringing positivity to the Morning Blend this morning. We want to mention to folks they can get a copy of your book, From Rubble to Champagne. Where can they get that copy?
At Amazon.com, and also Barnes and Noble has it.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Vivian, it's great having you. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you for allowing me to have a voice.
Of course, absolutely. You've earned that voice. And if you would like to hear more from Vivian, you can just go to her website. It's right there on your screen. Anthony Moore Communications, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.